One more second, Winry.
All right, we're done. What do you think, Winry?
I think that's a lousy present.
Well, that's not the present. It's just an outline for one.
Winry! That was our very first use of alchemy. Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be lost. That is alchemy's first law of equivalent exchange. In those days, we really believed that to be the world's one and only truth.
They weren't trying to scare you, Winry. They went to a lot of trouble.
That's right. Edward and Alphonse were just trying to do something special for you.
I'm sorry about this. It was a misunderstanding.
But no mistake of talent. You know, I found even the most gifted folks give up before they do anything of real merit. But your boys have one heck of a start. Look at this work.
I know, it's stunning. But they shouldn't know anything about alchemy.
Well, they are his sons, after all.
Okay, boys, no secrets. When did your dad teach you alchemy?
How can we learn from somebody who's never here?
We learned it from his book.
You mean you really understand it on your own?
Yeah, more or less. So, are you upset with us?
You mean for using alchemy? No, Ed, I'm proud. I think I'll brag to everyone I know. Now be sure to put the books back where you found them.
We will.
And when your dad gets back, make sure you thank him.
Okay.
And that door's off limits, okay?
We hear you.
There they are!
Get that one.
No, you can't pull that one first! Dad left a long time ago, when Ed and I were still boys. Mom stared off into the distance a lot, but she carried on as if nothing were wrong. We started studying alchemy, like our father before us. The more we learned, the more she smiled. She praised us, and we competed with each other. We became absorbed in the science that made you feel like you were magic.
Mom!
Look, Mom, look!
What you got there?
Brother made it. Isn't it awesome? I can still only do this one.
Well, I think they're both gorgeous. You two really are his kids, no doubt about it.
You think Dad'd be proud too?
Yes. Once he comes home, he'll tell you so.
Okay.
I'm going to Winry's.
Brother, wait! Brother, why are you so angry at Daddy all the time?
Come on, why do you think? He ditched us. I can't say I hate him. I don't remember him enough. But when Mom thinks of him, she gets sad. That's reason enough not to like him.
I guess.
Come on, let's go show this to Winry.
What do you mean, Dad?
Don't be stupid, Al. They're plain dead. My mom and Dad are dead.
But how? I thought they were just doctors.
They went to be surgeons for the war in Ishbal. There was a surprise attack.
When our dad's gone too, you know. We make it okay.
Shut up, you idiot! Your dad just ran off. My parents are both dead. They can't ever come back.
That's not necessarily true. I read it in a book. There's this artificially made thing called a homunculus. It's sort of a living doll without a mind to begin with. But some scholars believe with alchemy, if you're willing to give up enough...
Stop! There'll be no talking like that in this house, you understand me? That's a forbidden science. Alchemy is not some magic end-all answer. That's why we automail engineers exist.
Backwards, old bat. You know, she's right. Winry's already lost more than we ever will.
Poor Winry. Can you imagine how that'd be?
What's the matter with you two? Come on, Ed. Even you, my little man. What could be so bad?
Hello, Mom. Sorry we're late. Mom! Mom!
We just have to wait. I can tell you this isn't some sickness she contracted yesterday. She must have been dealing with this for years, not telling anyone.
Honey.
These are all letters he sent us. If we mail something to each of these addresses explaining everything...
Someone is bound to know where he is and can tell him to come home.
Damn it, I don't want him here. But it's the only way. She has to see him.
Your dad, he left us money. I've never touched it. I was saving it for you boys. Use it and take care of each other.
Don't be silly. We'll use it with you.
Edward, would you be a sweetheart and transmute something for your mother? Yes, I know. A ring of flowers would be nice. You see, your father always used to make them for me.
And that's what we finally understood. The reason why Mom had always smiled at our alchemy. It had reminded her of Dad. Brother, I'm hungry, and I'm cold too. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna live without her?
We're not, Al. We're going to bring her back.
In the future, the difference between man and machine has become academic. Existence is defined by thought, and being human has become a liability. The legendary cyberpunk classic finally comes to television in an all-new original series, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Coming up next, the future is now.
Well, you say you got hot new baby, so hot she burn your hand. Feel like a blade of grits and gravy. Ain't you the lucky man?
Let's see how new Right Guard Extreme Cool Spray keeps you cool under the most extreme conditions. Cool Spray keeps you cool and dry, no matter what's going down. Yeah. Get extreme, get Right Guard.
Elf is finally on DVD. You can get on Santa's nice list. No burping. No screaming. And no crying.
That's ridiculous.
Elf on DVD today. Rated PG.
The Space Ghost Coast to Coast Volume 2 DVD box set. 14 heart-pounding episodes and enough special features to make you rip your own ears off. The Space Ghost Coast to Coast Volume 2 DVD box set. Just keep telling yourself, it's only a DVD. It's only a DVD. It's only a DVD.
It's only a 2-disc DVD box set.
The Space Ghost Coast to Coast Volume 2 DVD box set. Buy it now.
Get ready for a night of pleasure with Fred Garvin, male prostitute.
U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi.
Cheese bucket, cheese bucket, cheese bucket.
And sometimes when I get nervous, like...
Candy Graham? You look marvelous. This is the best, I must say.
Live from Trivial Pursuit, it's the Trivial Pursuit Saturday Night Live DVD edition. The sketches, the spoofs, the characters. Get it in the game aisle.
It's vicious.
Look, it's right here in his notes. I don't understand it all, but he's written something about human transmutations. If we can just decipher it.
But Aunt Pinocchio says human alchemy is forbidden. This book says the same thing.
Forget about that. If scientists could bring people back to life, we all know we'd be better off, right? Alchemists tried for centuries and couldn't figure it out. Slapping a forbidden label on it was just a way for them not to feel bad about their failure.
But maybe we should ask Dad about it first.
Don't start with that junk again, Al. Mom's life drained away waiting for him. It's all his fault she's dead. He didn't even come to her funeral. No, this is something our dad couldn't do, but we will. We have to.
We used some of the money to find ourselves a teacher. And we learned alchemy from page 1. The serious kind. We were done making dolls and roses.
Water, 35 liters. Carbon, 20 kilograms. Ammonia, 4 liters. Lime, 1.5 kilograms. Phosphorus, 800 grams.
Salt, 250 grams. Saltpeter, 100. Sulfur, 80. Fluorine, 7.5. Iron, 5. Silicone, 3 grams.
And trace amounts of 15 other elements. Yeah, that's everything. The physical ingredients of a human body. Now, if we can just put together a soul, we should be able to call Mom back from the other side.
Edward, you sure we should do this?
Of course. Don't wimp out on me now.
But no one's ever done this right. I mean, alchemy is equivalent exchange. The body content seems simple enough, but what about the soul? What could we possibly offer?
Just hold out your finger, okay? soul, really. You take out the myth, it's just the spark that starts life. This is our blood. From her blood. That's a fair trade.
There's something foul in the air.
Brother, something's going wrong here. And that's the last thing I remember. Him reaching for me, his leg already broken down by the forces of alchemy. Huh? What is this?
I'm sorry. Al.
Brother! What happened to you? And me? What happened to me?
There wasn't much time. I used my right arm as material in a transmutation. All I could manage was to attach your spirit to the armor in the corner.
Oh no. What about Mom?
You shouldn't look. It wasn't human.
I don't understand, Dad. What happened? Your theorems and equations, they all seem right.
The theorems weren't the problem, Al. It wasn't the math. It was us.
Please, help him. He's gonna bleed to death.
Al, is that you? We didn't even know you were back from training. How did all this happen, Al?
Well, clearly, it's a product of mischief. You were trying to bring back your mother, weren't you?
Well, that explains a few things. A human transmutation. I've never seen such a furious reaction before. Pardon me.
A state alchemist?
What are you doing here? I have no time to entertain dogs. Can't you see these boys are hurt?
Take it easy, ma'am. I'm just checking the mail.
One of our letters. Then you know where my dad is?
I only wish, kid. We've been looking for Hohenheim for a long time, and we're still only kicking up dirt.
Well, if you didn't have any information, why did you come? You sure as heck aren't going to find their dad here.
Let's call it nostalgia or misplaced curiosity. Whatever it was, I'm happy I came. If these boys can try human alchemy and survive, their dad just dropped a rung on my priority list.
I want you out of this house immediately. I've had enough lives wrecked by the state.
The name's Lieutenant Colonel Roy Mustang, state alchemist. Pay me a visit at Central sometime.
Good morning, Winry.
Ow! You're on! I mean, you're awake. I'm sorry. I was just, and would it, but I can,
There's some money in the house, in a closet.
I'm sure it's safe. There are more important things to worry about right now.
That's not what I'm saying. I want you to take it as payment for auto mail. I can't go through my plan lugging around a couple of stumps. I'm gonna visit that man Mustang and become a state alchemist.
I was hoping you weren't conscious to hear that talk.
He's not the only one I've heard from. The teacher we had told us about state alchemists. They've got access to the Federal Library in Central with books on alchemy no one else has. They'll pay you and fund your research, and those pocket watches amplify alchemic reactions.
Please tell me that's not all your teacher said. What about state alchemists being the military's attack dogs called into war to mow down the lives of people the state tells you are bad? Did your teacher mention that? In the attacks that took the lives of my sons, there were alchemists involved. When war comes again, are you ready to do the same?
I don't want to be chained to the state any more than you. But I'll do whatever it takes to fix things.
Fix you or the world? Make sure you ask yourself that.
Just bear with us, Ed. It's the highest quality procedure we can do. Stay out of the room, Al.
I'm impressed, Ed. Even adults scream in this part of the operation. We're attaching each one of your nerves to the mechanism.
This pain's nothing compared to what he's given up.
It's been enough time. We should see what we can do.
To train the mind to its potential, you gotta train the body. That's what our teacher said. But I don't know. How good can you be as an empty heap of steel?
Better than a couple chunks of auto mail, I know that. Brother, are you serious about being a state alchemist?
I'm serious about trying. I'm gonna see this Mustang guy and find out if I have a shot.
I don't want you to join.
I've made up my mind.
Then I will too.
You can't.
Brother, are you going to try to bring back Mom again? I mean, we agreed it was a mistake, right? All the bad things that happened. I'll become the state alchemist. And I'll find a way to get you back to normal with a real arm and leg again. Then you can forget about all these other things you say you have to do.
It's not your burden to carry, Al.
Well, why shouldn't it be? I wanted you to stop, but I went along with it anyway. I'm the one who had the feeling. I should have acted on it. And then you gave up your arm to save me.
You've got no place feeling sorry for me, Al, okay?
But, brother...
I'm serious. I'm the one who has to fix things and get your body back.
Then you won't try with Mom again?
Well, chances are there isn't anything in this world we could trade for Mom's soul. And besides all that, I don't want to risk losing you again, Al.
Good. I'll have to come with you, though.
Why's that?
You're no good without me. You just turn into a jerk.
Thanks for the endorsement.
But seriously, we're all we've got. From now on, we can't do anything that could pull us apart. Even though we were trying to restore our own bodies, it was still human transmutation we were after. A forbidden science. If we failed the next time, there would probably be nothing left of us. We had no idea what the future would hold, but we knew there was no turning back. So, on the day we left, we burned down the family home and all the familiar things inside. Because some memories aren't meant to leave traces.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Episode 4, A Forger's Love. In a forest village, a man confronts his foolishness when a doll comes to life, but he'll repeat his same mistakes if alchemy can bring him love.